So weird. It just randomly cut out the stream and said, error. Do you want to report it? So I reported the error. But we're back. Part 2. And let's continue on our way. So, I'm gonna try this because I'm curious. I'm gonna have Madison not figure out where Sean is, and see, because Ethan accepted her. Let me look real quick and see if there doesn't say anything about that. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna just have Madison save the day. Apparently, if Ethan is arrested, he kills himself no matter what if Sean isn't saved. So, we need to save Sean. Wait, there's a window? Wait. I want to try the window. It's open. No. Go to the window. Oh! I bet I can use a window in the kitchen to get out in the end.
Your touch, girl.
The Origami Killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is. Cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
Okay, so now Madison has to save the day again.
Shit, it needs a password.
Yeah, join the club. That was weird.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper.
Tanked out like he's tank controls.
What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry. There's no time to lose.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Like I said, it looks like he layered over top of his bathroom. Since there's tiles on the floor and the tiles on the walls. Alright, so let's get to the kitchen and see if I can crawl from the kitchen window to the other side. And I pushed it a little late. I was covering my mouth because I had a slight burp. Don't judge. I had Chinese for lunch. Some good old pot stickers and some ramen noodles. Come on. Gotta get to that kitchen. Alright. So let's see if we can find one of these windows we can climb into. Yep, there we go. There we go. I feel like this is more clever than the fridge. See? Open window. Come on, Madison. You got this. Oh, come on. We had plenty of time. We had plenty of time, game. You're making this overly suspenseful because you're David Cage. Let's call Ethan.
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell Ethan.
I was waiting for someone from the police to, like, see the phone ringing and pick it up. Madison has to save the day again. And the whole reason we have to have Madison save the day is because there's a ending cutscene of Ethan breaking out of, or getting released from prison. That's the whole point behind doing this playthrough. Just to see Ethan get released. So when they say that there are 17 endings, I mean, really? Would you really call that an ending if it's just a cutscene of Ethan getting released?
Sean, hang on. I'll get you out.
It's like saying there are, like, I'm worried because they said that Vampire has 4 endings, and I'm worried that, like, one of the 4 endings is, like, one person died.
You're not gonna bring your brother back by killing this child. John is dead. Don't you understand? Killing more innocent people is not gonna change that.
Shut up, you don't understand. You're like all the others. You think I'm some kind of monster. Who are you to judge me? What do you know about my life and the pain I'm feeling?
You can't let the kid die, Scott. He's not responsible for what happened to you.
Only his father. For years, I hoped a father would sacrifice himself to save his son. Every time they failed, it was as if my brother dies again.
It's over, Shelby. Your evil little game is gonna come to an end. You're gonna spend the rest of your life rotting away in jail.
You're the only one who knows who I am. And I'm gonna make sure that you'll never talk.
Your father was an alcoholic. He was just some poor guy who was so messed up with alcohol that he couldn't save his son.
You know nothing about what happened. You hear me? Nothing. He never cared. We were just something to beat on. Punching bag for his filthy anger. He let my brother die.
I know what you went through, Scott. You lost your twin brother. He was the only one who understood you. The only one you could talk to.
John and I were like one person. When he died, it was like a part of me died with him.
Ah! They switched it to touchpad! They switched it to, motion! Oh no! Oh no! What about Sean? She never got Sean out because I screwed that up? Oh gosh! I think I just killed Sean again! Why did they make it motion controls? I didn't know! Keep zigzagging. He can't shoot you if you're zigzagging.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Really? Well, that was uneventful. Oh, come on. Die from the bleeding wound. I know he's a heavyset man. But, still. Come on, all that exertion with that blood wound, or with that gut wound, he should be dying. I will be shocked if Sean lives through this. we're not saving you this time, buddy.
Please, help me.
Nah.
Save me. Please, save me.
Step on his hand. Step on... Are you kidding me? Because I didn't talk him the right, or I didn't do that one motion. I think Sean's dead.
He's not breathing. Shit, he's not breathing.
Okay, maybe we are going to save him.
Oh, come on, breathe. Breathe.
And I did read, they did say rescue breathing is okay when you have a drowned victim, but it shouldn't be like full on, when they're like full on drowning, because the biggest issue is getting the water out of their gut, getting the circulation to push it out. Which is what I thought. I didn't think rescue breathing is necessarily the best tactic for drowning. If someone's not breathing from like some sort of respiratory failure, that's one thing. But drowning, you've got stuff in the canal. Okay, we're saving Sean still. I was gonna say.
General relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. And news of a happy ending tonight as police commended the courage and tenacity of Madison Page, a reporter covering the Origami Killer story. Miss Page was a critical factor in the successful resolution of this case. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation.
Oh yes, police operation.
Have not yet been released to the public.
Yay! We saved Ethan!
You're free to go.
Dad!
Sean has been waiting to see you for weeks.
Oh look, his mom's
I thought
back!
you might like him to be here as soon as you got out.
Well,
Ethan,
let's not bring up Madison in this situation.
promise you'll never leave me again, Dad.
I promise you. I never will again.
Unless the cops all shoot me.
Our next guest is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative articles about the Origami Killer case. Showing incredible courage, her daring intervention led to the arrest of the country's most wanted criminal and saved the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Paige. Good evening. Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Now, you've been described as being both determined and tenacious. Two qualities, no doubt, that were needed to see you through the dark hours of this unbelievable story. Were you afraid at any time?
Thank you, Miss Page. I really admire you for what you've done.
Thank you.
For John, please. We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Thank you. What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady. You deserve a better adversary. Somebody more ferocious.
I guess Ethan and her don't stick together? That kind of surprises me.
Washington. I have to attend.
I mean, I'm glad that he got released, but I'm surprised there's no, like, happy ending with the three of
Gene
them.
and I didn't see eye to eye on much. No problem. I understand.
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well, you won't be needing them again. Do whatever you want with them.
Since we've already gotten these endings, otherwise, I figured I'd give it a moment to see if the Madison and Ethan thing happened, but, I mean, we technically already got that ending. So the only ones we have left should be all four of them living up until that moment. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 there. 5. 6. I'm just making sure I have everything else for Ethan real quick, and then we'll get started on bringing Jayden alive. Okay, Ethan's grave, a new start, a new life, innocence, that's 4. Helpless and Origami Blues, 6. Yeah, we only have 1 left to get with Ethan. We're good. Alright, let's bring Jayden back. Bring Jayden back and not let Ethan get arrested. But Jayden is not going to be the hero this day.
I'm here to see Paco. Paco? There ain't no Paco here, fella. Get lost. Are you absolutely certain? He's in his office. Take the stairs over there.
We haven't seen Jayden in forever. It's like I intentionally killed him in The Perfect Killer. Norman?
You. Scared me. doesn't hear you come in.
And if you recall, Jaden and Carter Blake don't like each other at all. So we're gonna have some fun with this.
I don't know what you're doing now. Well, I don't want to know. Or whatever that shit is. It's beginning to draw attention. Look, I know you kept me out of prison. But that fucking bitch nearly killed me. Everything you ask. I think my debt to you is paid. Don't fuck around. No. No, wait. I can still help you out. No. Don't keep me.
As I get Jaden killed by accident because I left it on normal. Jaden needs to be invited in because he's a vampire. That was almost bad. I am trying to keep Jaden alive, honest. Whoa, I don't think I destroyed the fish. Did I fish? Oh no, the fish tank did die last time. Hey, he's alive. Very bloody, but alive. Alright, let's go out our glasses and get our gun and get out of here. Best cop ever. Doesn't look around for evidence. Just says, hey, we survived. Let's get out of here. Dude, you got blood on my dress! And like I said, Ethan's gonna escape. But he's not gonna find the way to the kid. Actually, I could have... No, I have to make sure that he doesn't know how to get to the kid, because I need the option for nobody to save Sean again. Unfortunately.
Ethan, are you alright?
Because we need both Jayden to fail, and we need both Jayden to fail, but somebody succeed, and then we need Jayden to fail and nobody succeed, is pretty much what we're left with.
I had no choice.
So Ethan can get out, but he can't know how to get to Sean. Since I don't know how to get Ethan to not save Sean when he gets, when he gets there.
That changes nothing. Saving Sean is all that matters now.
And unfortunately, we do have to do the awkward makeout scene because he can't reject her. Although I still find this very weird because it's only been 1.5 years since his separation from his wife. She is preying on his emotional instability. And he's overly stressed that he doesn't care. You heard me, Madison? He doesn't care about you. Wait, why was he zipping up? Oh yeah, that's right, that's the caress the arms. Is there really no way to do this without taking her shirt off? What if I just don't take the shirt off? Are we just going to hear awkward breathing for the next few seconds? I think I have to take the shirt off. I don't think it's giving me an option. Tilt, tilt. I was just curious if being rough with her, what that does. Does it actually wake her? Why is that the look of what have I done? I right? That looked like the look of what have I done? Sorry, I was looking on GameFAQs to see if there's any way to not have sex after kissing her.
I should have guessed. All this time I had no idea.
Ethan, what's the matter?
I thought I meant something to you.
Listen,
You're a pretty good nurse for a fucking journalist!
Ethan, I wanted to tell you, but...
What kind of article were you gonna write? My life with a serial killer? No. How I caught the origami killer. Maybe you'll get a book deal. I hope it was fucking worth it!
Ethan, it's not what you think.
You lied to me, Madison! All this time you
Sorry.
lied to me!
The reason I laughed is in this discussion board, someone made the comment, well, clearly she was upset when I dinged those nice china plates at the birthday party. It's just wrong.
It's true. I'm a journalist. And I knew that you were the father of the boy who had disappeared, and I wanted to cover the story. But then I saw what you were going through to save your son. And I understood how much you love him. I wanted to tell you the truth, but I couldn't. I was afraid that you may not believe me. I was afraid that you'd ask me to go. All I want is for you to find your son alive. And when it's all over, I want to be with you. I'm sorry, Ethan. I'm so sorry. You're leaving, aren't you?
It's the last origami figure. The last letters going on where Sean is.
Take care, Ethan. I can't lose you
now. Another terrible comment on the discussion board was, doesn't he have 2 broken ribs? Couldn't that kind of a workout, like, rupture his lungs? Alright, so we need Ethan to escape. They do have a point, though. He does have two fractured ribs. I mean, I know the jumping through things in the butterfly probably doesn't help either, or getting chased during the shark. But yeah, he has 2 broken ribs. Wrapping his body up like that isn't going to do anything for the ribs. It's just awkward that they dropped Grace off. Someone even made the suggestion, what if Grace, you know, how interesting would it be if Grace was the origami killer, upset that her husband didn't save her son? I think it's room 207.
What was the damn number? Come on, come on. Pick up the phone.
Why would he pick up the phone, now that I think about it? Like, no one's supposed to know he's there. I gotta remember I'm on normal.
Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony!
Come on, Ethan. You gotta make it. Come on, Ethan, keep going. Don't accidentally kill a cop. After all that, why would I turn myself in?
Hands behind your head. Easy, pal. There's nowhere to go. You're surrounded. Holy!
Yeah, why would you get out at that point? Why would you unlock the car doors at that point?
Lauren?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
I'm still saving Lauren.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Here we go.
Lauren! Lauren, wake up! Lauren!
Fun fact, 3 of the 4 characters nearly get killed in a car. Who's the one character that doesn't? Oops. Should have saved her. Yep, there we go.
I was gonna take up swimming again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. You got a car back at your place? Mine's obviously pretty fucked up.
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go settle a few scores. Come on, I'll take you home. Lock your doors and windows and don't let anybody in but me. Okay?
Be careful, Scott. I don't want to lose you.
We're still killing the old man. This is how good I play first-person shooters. One kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Okay, he took a while to come out. That's a single. Double kill. Triple kill.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please, don't hurt me.
Whoops. Oh, come on, game. I blame the controller.
Killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
Oh, I've chose the same one again.
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything! Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you everything.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid. He held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son. No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. A street track, like so many others.
You disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepherd? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother, you know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepherd.
My heart! My heart!
My heart! Heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer. There.
Can I just leave? Will he get the pills himself?
Shelby! Come back! Where are you?
Wow, I don't even need to grab the pills? Okay, then. The most painful part of this playthrough, unfortunately.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepherd's room. Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family? Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Shouldn't they have a list of what her next of kin are? Like, I would assume there's a list that she has to be on. Oh, excuse me. I apologize if I made you yawn. It's all those fighting criminals late at night that does it to you some days. Although I did dream I was teaching my class how to play Batman well. It was weird.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepherd.
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepherd.
My son? I have no son.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He's a good little boy, you know.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd.
Oh, come
John's
on.
twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Wait, the television's in here.
Where are my pills?
Oh, there we go. I was just curious what was the last page, since I knew it was the dog that was useful. And we need Madison to... Whoops. I did it again. That's rough to do because I'm like holding triangle with my right thumb, and my left thumb's having to move the right stick down, and then it's trying to reposition my fingers then. At that point. There we go.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh, wrong one, wrong drawer. I forgot I could open both.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Gotta give Madison credit for persistence. And now to steal some other poor lady's flowers.
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Wait, can I actually leave?
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
I'm tempted to leave, but I need Madison to save Sean.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. I got a text. By text, I mean email from a student. I have an assignment due tonight. And I have 2 students working on it at the last minute. As my students find out what times I'm streaming and try to bombard me with questions while I'm streaming. Guys, I found Mr. Fritz. He's on YouTube. Let's ask him questions about math.
The last trial.
2 + 2 is 4. The end. That's all you need.
Are you prepared to give your life to save your son? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is...
Oh yeah, I gotta actually pick up the vial. I'm sorry, Sean. I'll play the hangman game. Alright, I want to try something since he does this on his phone. Okay, I literally put in my city because we're assuming that Ethan believes that Sean's in the city that he's living in. So I literally just put like some gaps in my home address on Google, and I mean my address came up the moment I put my city. So I guess it does work.
I'm nowhere.
Not necessarily efficiently,
Shitty letters of this
but it does work.
Address. Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this. Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
Alright, so we're going to do... Did that one last time, so let's go to this one and see what it is.
I only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
Last one was a restaurant. Is it always a restaurant?
Goddamn restaurant! I got the wrong address! I screwed up everything! Christ! I'm so sorry, Sean!
Man. Okay, so instead of weeping, you've got time to try the other... It's only 2 other addresses, and they're not that far from each other. Alright, Jaden. Time to make you go crazy.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
I have everything.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours. Now you're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
So pleasant.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment.
And that's in his medical opinion, because he's a profiler.
I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
What I don't like about this scene is he uses the drugs, even though I never used them in the entire playthrough.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in no more. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. You'll end up killing you if you're not careful.
Alright, Jaden. Time to have some fun with you.
That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
You know where I'm going with this. A cop who knows how they think about how to hunt the origami killer?
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake. That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Let's have some fun.
Show me your left breast.
What?
Your left wrist. Killer's got the same gold watch.
Yeah, and so does every other cop in this precinct who's made lieutenant. So does every person who's ever bought one in some shitty mall. What's your fucking...
It's a pretty odd coincidence.
What are you trying to say? What, are you accusing me of being the origami killer?
Yeah, I think you're the killer, Carter.
Watch your fucking mouth, Norman. You're about to make the biggest mistake of your life.
Lieutenant Carter Blake, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything to say can and will be used as evidence against you in a court of law.
Norman, you should be locked up. You're a fucking lunatic.
Jesus Christ, Jaden, you completely off your head? Accusing Lieutenant Blake of being the origami killer?
I have proof, Captain.
Your proof is a load of bull, Norman. All you have is a load of crackpot theories. I'm taking you up, kids. Pack your bags and go back to Washington. Your superiors will hear about all this. Believe me.
Poor Jaden. I kill him first, and now I get him off the force.
Stay with us, Scott. I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer.
It's the only way. Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is over.
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything I know. I promise.
I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Dad, I've got to get Dad. He's the only one that can save John. Gotta move. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Dad, it's John! He found your blood! He's dying!
Leave me alone.
Come, Dad! Come on! John's gonna die! John's gonna die!
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad! I'm begging you! John's gonna die! John's gonna
What did
die,
I
Dad!
tell ya? Rats!
Please, Dad! You've got to save John!
I'm sorry, John.
I really tried, but he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about me, Scotty.
So we need Madison to survive and save Sean. And then we need Madison to survive and not save Sean. And then we are officially done. That'll be exciting. I think that's my 3rd platinum for the year. Yeah, that's my 3rd platinum. With the other 2 being Evil Within and Evil Within 2. I gotta get on this. Doesn't help, I'm still stuck grinding God of War right now. So much to do in Muspelheim. Alright, Madison. Let's do this. Girl power. I just realized, did she not come in with a gun? Because we know she has one. Did she just assume he'd be where Sean is right now, watching everything go down?
What's your touch, girl? The Origami Killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is. A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop. Shit, it needs a password.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I thought it was going to be on X.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry. There's no time to lose.
You know what? I think we should call Ethan to help out.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
We gotta get out. Are we gonna make it? And me without my marshmallows. feel like this was the most efficient way of doing this to keep Madison alive up until this point. As much as killing her at the doctor would help, this is the easiest way to get her being both a heroine and get the Ethan endings with the two of them together. Wonder what happened. I'm kind of curious now what would happen if she did get killed at the doctor. Like, would Ethan have gotten the phone call about, or how would Ethan have known that the cops were coming after him at the hotel? It's not necessarily worth redoing all that just to find that out, but I'm sure I could find it somewhere. I think we've done enough with this game. Not that I don't enjoy it, but we're ready to move on. I gotta figure out what to move on to. Oh wait, we're gonna finish Vampire. I lied. Vampire has a lot going on with it, so I think it's a good one to keep playing throughout the week. And it seems to be getting interesting now. What do you know, a vampire game that doesn't suck. Know the physics behind this, if it would actually work. Like, clearly in Indiana Jones 4, when he does it to hide from a nuke is gonna go through that. I don't care what you say. The Force, he's not gonna be able to hold the door in. But if it's that kind of a can, I don't think it's gonna blast the fridge open enough to kill her, because it should just be one blast, no nuclear radiation afterwards. Like I said, let's call Ethan now. Because Ethan might be able to shoot,
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell Ethan.
It's Madison. I know where Sean is. He's at 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road. He's still alive. You can still save him.
I'm on my way.
Be careful, Ethan. The killer's still out there.
No one's gonna stop me from saving my son.
I'm also going to shoot Shelby. You know how it is. You kill one guy, you start killing everybody who tries to get in your way. No one's gonna get between me and my son. Again, why would he not lie on his back? Is there something I'm missing here? Because clearly he can just, clearly Ethan can just pull him out. Like, he's not tied down or anything. But wouldn't, like, lying on your back make it a little bit, like, last a little bit longer?
Sean, answer me. God, listen, please. Breathe. Gotta breathe. Don't leave me. Sean. Sean. Oh. Oh. I thought you were gone.
I knew you'd come for me, Dad.
I knew you'd come and save me.
Ethan!
There we go.
Thanks, Madison. If you hadn't told me the address, Sean would be dead by now.
I know who the killer is, Ethan. I can prove your innocence.
Congratulations, Ethan.
There we go.
You succeeded. You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of giving his own life to save his son.
You got what you wanted. I finished your trials. Now let us go.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your lady friend knows my little secret.
Lady friend?
I don't intend to end my days in prison. I'm going to have to kill you both. I'm sorry. You earned my respect.
I'm a father too. Whoa! I didn't expect Ethan to go out there.
Ethan!
What? What the heck? Are you kidding me? It said I did it! I shook the controller! What the heck? Ow. It's a good thing they worked on that butt physics, because she definitely landed on it. I know you want to keep zigzagging, because he'll shoot at you if you don't. I want to see if I don't shoot this time, if it helps.
Shoot. What are you waiting for?
So help me, if Ethan is dead. I mean, it doesn't affect anything since we already got the ending where the two of them are together. But seriously? David Cage, so help me if you're doing more melodrama just to be melodramatic. Seriously. was not expecting that. Oh yeah, that took all his energy out of him just to climb up there. Then again, if Shelby... Yeah, but Shelby's heavier, so he's got more layers for the bleeding.
When the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
Hey, Dad! I think I found my room!
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect, Ethan.
I think you need to grow your facial hair back, Ethan.
We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
Are you sure you've thought this through, Norman? You've got a promising career ahead of you. It's a pity that...
With all due respect, sir, I'm done thinking. I need to lead something like a normal life. I've just got a bit too close to it recently. I need to step back. At least for a while.
Will you be coming back to the FBI?
I don't know. I'm making no promises.
You can keep your Ari if you like. This one's going offline. It's a new model due next month.
I think you better take it back. It's just a little something down here. Well, it won't help me where I'm going.
Forgot the glove.
Whatever you want. I hope you find what you're looking for, Norman.
I hope so too.
So some people have argued this is the best ending since he doesn't have, like, all the, you know, remissions from his using the stuff. Because if you recall, in the quote-unquote best ending, he's still going crazy with the tank showing up while the glasses were off.
You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? I don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway.
I feel nothing but contempt for you.
I wanted to make sure we didn't get to the credits by accident, because I don't have to sit through them. So there we have Jaden resigned. Now we just have 2 more endings to get. One for Ethan, and one for Jaden. Wrong button. So now we need Madison to survive, but not know where Sean is, unfortunately. The final ending. Endings, technically.
You touch, girl. The Origami Killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is. Cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
Just figured I'd try real quick to see if that spawned him.
Shit, he needs a password.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Keep smashing it, sweetie. Get out of my way, lamp. Alright. But remember, on the bright side, Lauren's alive. Yeah, okay, it was like 10 a.m. when I told Ethan to go to the wrong place. He had plenty of time to go to all three.
The origami killer has taken a 9th victim. The body of Sean Mars was discovered this morning on wasteland north of the city. The officer in charge of the investigation, Captain Leighton Perry, has resigned this morning. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the origami killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Despite a citywide manhunt, Shelby has not yet been apprehended. Police are now mounting a nationwide operation in an effort to arrest him.
We'll go away from here, Ethan. Somewhere where it never rains. We'll start a new life. You'll get a job as an architect, and I'll work for the local newspaper. And we'll rebuild our life. And we'll finally forget.
How can I forget that my 2 sons died because of me? I loved them more than anything in the world. But I couldn't protect them.
I want you to give me a child.
Whoa!
A little boy with your eyes. And then watch him grow up together, and we'll be happy. get through this, Ethan. Life has to go on. I'll be there to help you. We'll get through this nightmare together.
Just give me a few more minutes, Madison. I'll catch up.
Wait for you in the car.
Wow, they actually showed it. Didn't even care. That's gonna devastate her. So selfish. I know he was hurting. I understand he was hurting. But she offered to be there for him.
What are you gonna do now? I don't know. Resign? Try to forget? I don't know. Is Tripto part of your plan to forget? It's the most effective way I found. Except that it's not a solution. For the moment, I'm not looking for solutions. I just want to forget. I'm afraid things may have affected you more than you think. Why do you say that? I'm okay. I'm getting through this. Let's just take it easy.
Notice what
happens when it's all over.
Notice what it's not on his face.
It may never be over, Norman.
And they're not on his face. I'm sorry I saved the worst for last. But on the bright side, Shelby's not getting away with it.
None of the families of the victims ever hired you, did they, Scott? I called every last one of them. All you did was collect the evidence you'd left behind. Wipe out your past. And feed on the misery of the parents whose children you'd killed. I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him. I'm gonna keep my word.
I want to see them again. I'm a father too.
All endings. And Heavy Rain Master. The game is over. We did it. I can't believe the piece of wood didn't work. Because he like spits it out right away. Not that I want to test this myself. I like my 10 digits. The dear friend there is the guy who did most of the music for this game. I believe he did all the music for this game, but then while they were working on Beyond Two Souls, he died. I believe liver cancer. It was one of the cancers. So someone else had to help finish the Beyond Two Souls music. So yeah, that's Heavy Rain. So we'll go to Indigo Prophecy at some point, but I want to keep playing through Vampire because I've been starting to really enjoy that. I want to get more of its backstory in. So we'll do more of that this weekend. So thanks for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day.